Hello and welcome to today's hashtag Spill the Beans. If you've never been here before, this is a once a week chat where we talk about everything under the sun, just whatever we want. We've been doing auditions and making your own opportunities for the last few weeks. Today, we are going to talk about introducing audiences to new pieces that might sometimes be a little heavy. If you've never seen me before, what are you doing? Just kidding. I'm Tara Priolo. I am your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. So grab a drink, come on back, and let's get started. Lastly, as I said at the beginning, we're on time and content ideas are flowing, which often happens after I do performances, and so my ideas of marketing are changing. As you all have known, there's going to be some polls next week and things. Those benefits of when I learn and do things that work well, I put those in my content cohort, okay? So you want to be in my content cohort, you can join for free $99. The link is in my bio per usual, and I will put it here if I remember, because sometimes I don't remember. And then also, Vocally Courageous is going on tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the AMs. Get up with us on Clubhouse. Join the broadcast channel for the Vocally Courageous. And I'll explain more about that in a post. Maybe I'll post twice a day. Who knows? We'll see if I have time. We'll see. But those are the things. Link in bio. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's a promotion. Let's get to the topic. So yesterday, I had the privilege of singing with Summit Twin Cities at a home, an elderly folks' home here in Minneapolis. And something that I don't talk about a lot, but I feel like is a given in my content, is that anytime that I do get to choose my own repertoire and I don't have to do something old and white for an audition, I usually try to have equal representation of women and Black composers on my program. So yesterday I performed Summertime, which of course is a bastardization of Black culture, but we won't talk about that. Then I did Liebst du Schönheit, which is by Clara Schumann. And then what else did I do? I did Cassandra's Lullaby, which is actually the one we're going to talk about today, and What Justice Looks Like by Eve Beglarian, non-binary composer. And then I did Over My Head, I Hear Music in the Air, which is a spiritual, and I did the Kathleen Battle version. Okay. We're back. So I want to talk about Cassandra's Lullaby and What Justice Looks Like. Cassandra's Lullaby is a 16-year-old girl named Cassandra who is blind, and her village is burning, and she's caring for her infant brother. Then What Justice Looks Like is about Esther Hobart Morris. It's an invocation to Esther Hobart Morris, who was the first female justice of the peace in the Wyoming Territory in around 1870 during the gold rush. She eventually went on to leave her husband, who was abusive to her, and fight nationally for women's rights. So kind of heavy topics. And one of the things that people used to tell me all the time was you can't bring those topics to these kind of places. But honestly, it's always so rewarding, and you do have to really know the story and know how you're going to deliver it and be confident in it. But it was so well received yesterday by people that you wouldn't necessarily expect it to be received by. So Cassandra's Lullaby, I have had the pleasure of introducing this to at least 4 companies and at least 3 or 4 different audiences, because it's not performed a lot. And I hope that by me bringing it to these places, that eventually the entire opera will be performed. I haven't done enough research to know if it's ever been performed, but I would love to get the orchestral score and do it with a small chamber group and get it recorded and stuff, because it is a really, truly beautiful aria that just hits you right in the heartstrings. And I'm going to make it a signature of my package, and I wanted to just talk about how that looks as a professional opera singer who doesn't necessarily have a traditional package and walking into audition rooms with it. I think it's really important to find things that you as an artist, you as a person, you as a human, you as a value, right, really truly connect with, and that perhaps have attachments to your culture. Okay, this is going to have to be a 2-parter, but let me know in the box, in the thoughts, questions, comments box, if you have performed pieces that aren't well known and if you have them in your audition packages. And then, yeah, like I said, 2-parter. I'll probably post some stuff on the feed about this, especially if Summit has a clip of Cassandra's, which there will be more clips in my stories. That's all for Spill the Beans today, y'all. Continue to be anti-racist, be safe, make good trouble, get some calls going. Again, we still have all of these anti-trans bills that are happening right now, over 500 bills. Crazy, wild, but we can do something about it. Make good trouble, do good work. I love you all hardcore, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.